also we have completed. We started with patterns based on shapes, right? Out of which 3 questions we had already covered. The 4th one also we discussed in the previous class. Remember? Yes, Sanaya. Remember about the 4th one? What was the answer for the 4th one that we got? Let us see that again. Also, please turn on your camera also. For the 4th one, which of the following options will continue the series established by the problem figures?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So what was the answer that we got for the 4th one?
Ma'am, the answer for the 4th one.
Yeah.
Ma'am, the answer was A.
Yes, correct. The answer for the 4th one was A. Let's continue this from now. Question number 5. Okay, let's see question number 5. What we have to do in this, the question is, again, we have to complete the figure. Which of the following options will complete the pattern? We have to see that which of the following 4 options will complete the figure X. Let's see.
Yes, ma'am.
So firstly, what we'll do, we'll try to complete the figure. Let us try to complete it over here only, like this. We need a line like this. Then we can see the same pattern we'll follow, right? Okay, are you getting the figure?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Yes. Again, we can see there is a line like this also. One like this on both the sides. One on the right side, one on the left side. Similarly, here one on the right side. So that means another line we'll have to draw on the left side also like this. Isn't it?
Yes.
Correct? I think the figure is complete now. What do you think? So what should be the answer? What we'll see that which figure is matching out of the 4 options that we have, A, B, C, D, which one is matching our answer?
Ma'am, D.
Yes, correct. The D one. It's just the same, right? So answer will be option number D. Good. Let's see the next part. Question number 6 now. Again, in question number 6 also, we have to complete the pattern. We have to see out of the 4 options that we have, which one will fit in the question figure. Let's see. Again, we'll try to complete the figure. Okay, Inaya has also joined us. Hello, Inaya. Good morning. Yes, Inaya, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, Inaya. Good morning. How are you?
Fine, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Okay, Inaya. So we have started. We are continuing these patterns based on shapes that we were doing in the previous class. Okay. So till question number 4 we had already covered, if you remember. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we left at question number 4. We have started with question number 5. So one question we have already covered. You can also have a look at question number 5. So see 5 and 6 both. The 6th one we are doing now. So firstly, you have to look at question number 5 and tell me like what do you think should be the answer for question number 5. Inaya? You have to tell me the answer for question number 5. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
5 first. How we'll do it? I hope you remember how we'll do it. We'll try
Yes.
to complete the figure in the same pattern we'll follow, which is there in the remaining parts of the figure, right? So in this way, we'll complete the figure and just have a look if some other parts are also missing or not, and see what do you think should be the answer for question number 5. Yes, Sanaya, have you got question number 6? Are you getting the figure?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? Okay. Just write your answer in the chat box. Let me see if it is correct or not. Question number 6. Which part should be the answer? A, B, C, or D? Just write A, B, C, or D. Yes, that's correct. Okay. Let Inaya also complete these two, then we'll move forward. Yes, Inaya, the 5th one. See, two
Ma'am,
lines.
A.
Not A, beta. For A part, the line is drawn like this. We have not drawn like this, no? How we have drawn it? Just see. We will only focus on this part. That means we need the answer figure to be yes. Yes, Anaya, your answer is correct. We have already done this. So one line we have drawn like this, the other we have drawn like this. That means answer figure should be something like this. And one more part is missing still. See again in the question figure, there is a
Ma'am,
part
I'm
like this.
Ma'am was telling of question number 6.
Okay, sorry. Sorry, my mistake. You were telling for 6. For the 6th one, yes. For the 6th one, it's A. But I asked you for the 5th one first. Tell me for the 5th one also.
Ma'am, B.
B, still no. B is not the complete figure, complete answer. See it again. Let's see it again. See, one draw like this.
Ma'am, D.
Yes, D1 will be the answer because this part also we have to draw, right? This line. Correct. So for the 5th one, it's D, and 6th one also you have got it. It should be A. Yes. So I also answered it correctly. It will be the A part. Okay. We'll also focus along with the shapes, that are drawn. We'll also focus on the colored parts also. All right. See, these colored parts also we'll focus on, because in this though there is not much similarity between the options, but you might see in certain questions what is there. Two options will be just like, it will be almost similar. Okay, so we'll have to go into the very basics. Okay, we'll have to see these shaded portion also. Okay, coming to the next question now. Question number 7. In each of the following questions, select a figure amongst the 4 options which, when placed in the blank space of figure X, would complete the pattern. The same thing. Let's see now. For 7th, first, what we'll do, we'll try to complete the figure. One line will be like this. Now we'll see that the other line is drawn from here, not from the center, but at the corners only, right? That's it. And now we have to draw these dots. Okay. Sanaya, you are almost close, but it should not be the correct answer. Just check again. Now see. Yes, that's correct. Sanaya, that's correct. This must, so we are clear that the figure should be, the line should be one like this and one like this. Okay,
Yes,
that
ma'am.
means now we can, what we can see out of the four options, we can see that either B part can be the answer or D part can be the answer. Okay, these first are automatically removed, the A part and the C part, right? Isn't it? So now we'll see for B and D part. Now what we'll see, the position of these dots. We can see that in the first part there is one dot, in the second there is two, then in the third part there are three dots. That means in the fourth part, the answer figure, there should be four dots. And we can see that in the B part also, in the D part also, there are four parts. So again, now what we'll see, the position of these dots, right? Now what should be the position? If we look at the position, we can see that the first dot is the first dot and these dot, let us say this is the first part of the figure and this is the second part. In both these parts, the dots are both on the inner side of the shape, isn't it? Yes, Sanaya, your answer for the A part is also correct. So let's come to the seventh part first. So both the dots are on the inner side of the boxes. That means, now Inaya, would you like to answer? What
Ma'am,
should
it
be?
would be B.
See, if we draw it over here, there will be no symmetry between these two shapes and these two shapes. Don't you think so? If we draw the four dots over here, there'll be no symmetry. That means in the first two boxes, see, the dots are both on the inner side of the squares. That means for these two boxes, the lower two boxes also, these dots should be both on the inner side of the squares. Getting or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, so that means, see, again, as I told you, the options will be very, like, in some cases, the options will be very confusing. It will be very close, right? So we'll have to see it very carefully in that case. So what will be the answer? The four dots should be over here. Answer should be the D part. Okay? This will also be excluded. The seventh, question number 7, answer will be B. Okay, let's see the eighth one now. The eighth one. So Sanaya has already given me the correct answer. Inaya, you also see. Eighth one is an easy one. We just have to complete the figure.
Ma'am, I guess it would be C.
Yes, correct. You're also correct. It should be C. Now, along with completing the pattern, we'll also see that which of the part of these petals, you know, this is given in the form of petals of a flower. So, which of the petals are colored? So, this one will be colored. And again, there are squares also that are drawn over here. And inside these squares, there are dots which are drawn, and these dots are also changing their position. Isn't it? Yes, so you are correct. The answer should be C. I hope you have understood the pattern. Do I need to explain it again?
No, ma'am.
No? Okay. Good. Let's see the next ninth one now. Ninth one is also an easy one. Let's see what we get. Try to do it. We'll complete the figure. Yes, that's correct, Sanaya. Sorry, Inaya have answered. Yes, correct. I think Sanaya has also got. Yes, Sanaya, I just read your message right now. Yes, Sanaya.
Okay, ma'am.
Leave 5 minutes before, that's fine. Okay, the answer that you have, this answer you have given for 9th one, right? That's correct. So option, which option we are getting? We are getting option number C, right? This figure is matching the figure that we have completed. Correct? Shall we move to the next one?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. 10th one now. Now 10th one is a little interesting one, not that easy. First try to observe it yourself. See what pattern is being followed. Now we have to tell that which of the following figure will continue the same series. That means we have to tell the next figure that will come after this. Try to observe it. Inaya, check it again. Inaya, you also check it again. Chalo, let us discuss it. Let's discuss it. See, in the firstly, what we'll see, what symbol is being used. See, firstly, let's observe these symbols. Right? Now, there are three symbols that are used. Right? Three symbols which are used. Firstly, there is the symbol in the shape of a small circle. Right?
Ma'am,
Then
we can say lollipop.
yeah, yes, that's correct. It is in the shape of a lollipop. Then in the second one, we can see that this is a semicircle, not a complete circle, but a half a circle. And then in the third, the symbol is an arrow. Again, if we see the fourth figure, there is again a circle, then again a semicircle. So that means this much, so we are clear that which should be the next symbol that we have to use. No, Inaya, that is again not the right answer. No problem. We'll discuss it and we'll see. So symbol, first tell me, which symbol should be used? See, firstly, circle was used, then a semicircle, then arrow. Then again a circle, then a semicircle. So that means which symbol should be used?
Arrow.
Arrow, correct. So that means we'll use an arrow only. So what we'll do? Out of the four options, firstly, we'll exclude the option which is not containing an arrow. Okay, this way of finding answers is like it makes our work easy by like whatever abhi jaise we have found that okay symbol, we know that the symbol is being used, so we'll exclude the option first. We'll exclude that option which is not containing the arrow. So that means A option to should not be the answer because it is not containing an arrow, it is containing a circle. Now we'll have to see from the three parts B, C and D. Okay, now let's see. Now next what we have to see, that what is the position of the arrow. We have got to know that arrow is being used, but at which point, at which position. So we'll see that what is the change in the position that is taking place from the first figure to the second figure, then to the third figure, then fourth, and then fifth. This is the sixth figure that we have to find. Okay, so let's see. The first one, there was a circle, then it just took one turn towards the left. That means anti-clockwise 1 turn. Then again, what we can see, it has taken again an anti-clockwise turn, but now it has moved 2 steps towards the left instead of 1 step. See it again. In the first one, are you getting my point? In the first one, the circle moved 1 step towards the left. Okay, on going from first step to the second step. Now from the second step to the third step, let's see. Now it has come to this point. Now on reaching this point, how many steps it is moving towards the anti-clockwise direction? 1 and 2. 2 steps. And then an arrow over here. So that means it is the steps which is continuing. It is increasing by 1. Isn't it? Firstly, 1 step towards the left, then 2 steps towards the left. So that means now this arrow will move how many steps? It is here. So it will move 3 steps towards the left. And yes, it's correct. We are getting the circle over here only. So these symbols are moving anti-clockwise and by an increase of 1 at every step. Tell me, getting or not? Got this point? How is it moving? Anti-clockwise, and with each step it is increasing 1 by 1. So in the first one, it moved by 1 step towards the left, then 2 steps towards the left, then 3 steps towards the left. And now let's see in the next figure, has it moved by 4 steps or not? If yes, then it will be confirmed that yes, this is the pattern that is being followed. Now if we count from here, that means from here if we count, is it 4 steps? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and yes, 4. On the 4th step, by moving 4 steps again anti-clockwise, the symbol has been drawn. So that means it is the same pattern that is being followed. Sanaya, are you getting? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Inaya, what about you?
Yes, ma'am.
Getting? Yes. So now that means from this step, from this particular step, we'll have to move now how many places? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 we have already moved. Now that means we'll have to move 5 places towards anti-clockwise. We'll start from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That means over here. Yes or no? Why 5? Because in the previous step we had moved 4 steps. So now 5 steps and an arrow we'll draw like this. So this we are sure that the arrow should come over here facing the west. Observe it again. Just see it again and tell me if this particular step is clear or not. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now what's the next step that we have to see? We can see that in all the 3 options, the arrow has been made in the west side only. So that means Abhi also, like, still we can't exclude any of the options. Now what next we'll see? Next we'll see that which of the parts is colored, will be colored. We can see that in each of these figures, one portion, this entire circle has been divided into 8 portions. As you can see, there are 8 small parts, isn't it? See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The circle has been divided into 8 parts, out of which 1 part is colored. Now we'll see that which pattern is being followed in this while coloring the parts. Okay, what is being followed? See, in the first one, this part is colored. Okay. Then we can see in the second figure, it has just moved to the next part and in the anti-clockwise direction over here. But in the third figure, we can see it is not going to the next part, but leaving one and then to the next. That means it is moving by 2 steps. And I'll say it again. See. In the first figure, this part was colored. In the second figure, the part that is colored is just the part which is beside the first one, right? Then in the third figure, leaving one and then it is colored. Then in the fourth one, leaving two, then it is colored. So what we can see, it is following the same pattern that was followed in the case of the symbols. By each step, they are increasing by one. In the next step, we'll see, is it leaving 3 and then it is colored? 1, 2, 3. Yes, leaving 3 and then this one is colored. So that means in the answer figure, we'll have to leave how many boxes we can say? Here we have left 3 boxes. Now that means we have to leave 4 boxes and then we have to color the part. Isn't it? Tell me, have you got it or not?
Yes, ma'am.
So leaving 4 boxes. Let's leave 4 boxes now. We were here. After this point, we have to leave 4 boxes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 boxes we have left. So which part we'll color? We'll color this part. Okay. So now can you see what should be the answer? See the position of arrow and the part which is colored. Now you can see from the 4 options A, B, C and D, which one is matching the answer figure? That will be the answer.
Ma'am, C.
Yes. Sanaya, can you see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Correct. So correct answer should be the C part. Okay. Understood the pattern? So what was there? Firstly, these symbols were given. So firstly, we saw that which symbol should be used next. That was arrow. Then we saw that these figures that are being used. Okay, now as this left. These symbols that have been used, they are moving in a particular direction, which was anti-clockwise. And with each step, it was increasing by 1. And this pattern was followed both in the case of symbols also and in the case of the shaded portion also. Okay, understood the pattern, both of you? Sanaya, have you understood it properly?
Yes,
Yes?
ma'am.
Okay. Chalo, let's see the next one now. So 2 more questions we'll do from these patterns based on shapes, and then I'll give you some assessment 2. Okay, which will be covering questions on all the 3 types of patterns now: number based, letter based and based on shapes, all 3 types. Okay, and you'll be doing by the same method that we did assessment 1. You'll note down the answers and you'll send it to us. Okay, after completing these 2. Now let's see question number 11. Try question number 11. There is a circle that is being drawn, and this circle is divided into 2 parts. Then we can see which shape is being used. Okay, Naya, you have got. No, Naya, it's still not the correct answer. See it again. Don't come to the conclusion too fast. Okay, just see it properly. Observe the pattern, will not hurry. So we can see that there is a circle that has been drawn. Then inside the circle, what do we have? We have this kind of a shape, a line with a dot on one side and an arrow on the other side. And we can say that this particular figure, it is moving in a particular direction, right?
Ma'am, is my answer correct?
Wait, Sanaya, let me see.
Ma'am, I come in 2 minutes.
Yes, yes. No, Sunaya, a little, see the answer that you have given, it is very close to your answer. See the position of the arrow, or the position of the small triangle also. It's mistaken just that. Otherwise, it is almost like it is very close to the answer. Chalo, we'll wait for 2 minutes for Inaya. Meanwhile, if you can correct your answer.
Ma'am, is it A?
Yes, that's correct. Okay, so meanwhile, you can try the 12th one also.
Okay. A.
Yes, that's correct. Inaya, just let us know when you're there. Yes, Inaya, are you back?
Yes, ma'am.
You're back? Okay, chalo, quickly see question number 11th and 12th. So let me discuss the 11th one. We'll do the 12th one then, okay? See, in the 11th one, what was there? As we can see, there is a line which has at one end there is a dot, and on the other end there is an arrow which is moving in a particular direction. In the first one, it was facing the east. Then in the second one, it went southeast. Then again in the third one, it went east, and then in the fourth one, it went southeast. So that means again, now what pattern is it following? Down and up, down and up. Okay, isn't it? So that means the next should be the east direction again. Correct, Inaya? Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, this thing is also included in this, a triangle, a small triangle. Can you see at the corners there is a small triangle, and this triangle is also changing its position in a particular pattern. Firstly, it was at the left corner downwards, then it moved towards the left corner only but upwards, then to the right corner upwards, then to the right corner downwards. So it is moving in which direction? This direction. Yes, Inaya, that's correct. So which should be the next place of triangle? It should be this, which is matching answer number A, option number A. Correct, good. And then the 12th one, quickly, Inaya, tell me the answer for the 12th one also. Sanaya has already told it. The last question that we have from patterns based on shapes.
Ma'am, I have sent.
Yes, let me just check. Yes, that's correct. It should be option number A, because we can see firstly 3 circles are there, then 3 squares are there. If we talk about the outermost figure, outermost shape, then the outermost shape should be the triangle. Then if we see the shapes drawn inside these shapes, square, triangle, star, square, triangle, star. So in this one also square, triangle, and it should be star, which is option number A. That's correct. Okay, so I hope you have got how the patterns are based in the form of shapes. Is it clear to both of you? Will you be able to do the questions now by yourself? Based
Yes,
on
ma'am.
Okay, good. Now I'll be sharing with you some questions mixed on all the 3 types of patterns that we have done. Okay? You're
Ma'am,
supposed,
is
yes,
it assessment?
yes. It is your assessment number 2. Assessment 1 we have already had it. Directions 1. Now let me tell you how many total questions are there. We have, see, first 8 questions we have based on patterns based on numbers, number patterns. Okay. Then till question number 17 we have patterns based on letters, and then 5 more questions based on shapes. So there are total 22 questions that we have. Okay, we'll start from question number 1. You can do it. You can take your own time. We'll see जितने questions you can do it अभी for we already have 20 more minutes for the class. Okay, the remaining
Now
ones
we have to do it and write it in the copy.
yes, the same way as we did assessment 1. You'll have to write down the
Okay,
answer in
ma'am.
the notebook. Yeah, and when you're done with all the answers, then together you'll send the answers like you did for the first one. Okay.
Ma'am, I can't send right now. Can I send it afterwards?
Yeah. Once you are done, see, abhi to I don't think you'll be able to finish it today because there are 22 questions. Okay, so you can do as much as you can do today. You'll complete it right now,
Ma'am,
and then
we can do at least 15 today.
yeah, let's see how many you can do. Okay, and then the same thing will continue tomorrow, and then tomorrow you can send the answers to me.
Okay.
So firstly, in the screen, I think the 10 you can see 10 series. Complete 10 series first. When you are done with these 10 series, let me know. Then I'll scroll down.
Ma'am, I forgot the second one.
Okay. Who was it, Sanaya? Was it you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Just try to recall it. We did the same type. You must have written the all the questions that we covered in the number series. I told you to write it down also, na?
Yes, ma'am.
You can take the help from that. You will see a similar type of pattern.
Ma'am, I don't have that copy right now, no?
Okay, you don't have it right now. So what you can do is you
Yes.
can leave the second one for now. You can try the other ones then.
Okay.
After the class, you can have a look at that because I'll
Yes.
not help you out in this. Okay, you'll have to figure it out yourself.
Because ma'am, I wrote it in my brother's book, and he
Okay,
is at my nanny's house, and I'm home now.
okay. You can ask him to give you pictures then after the class.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning. वही तो कैसे आपको थोड़ा सा अपडेट देता हूँ उसका सर इसका ये हुआ आपका एक सेकंड में देखता हूँ आपका इज दिस बिटवीन पुनीत एंड
Mom, I think the ninth one is a little bit confusing.
in your case it is I think Marley is
Sorry, Sana, I was on mute. The ninth one you're finding it confusing? I think the same.
Mom, I'm saying that I can't understand. Like, it is 9QSV, and if we see in normal ABCD, it's like PQRSTUV. So after that, what do we have to do? Like, the gaps between P and Q are nothing.
So that means the pattern between the gaps that are given between the two letters that we have in the series. That means the gap are also forming a pattern. Observe it carefully. I think we did the same type of question in the examples also. The gap between two letters which are given in the sequence, they are also increasing in a certain way. Just try to find it out.
sir.
Inaya, what about you? How many you have done?
Mama, I'm doing eighth one.
Okay.
Mom, I've done 10.
Sinaya, meanwhile, you can check your answers again till 10th. By the time Inaya is doing.
Mama, I'm done.
Mom, I
Okay.
only left the second question.
Okay, no problem. You can have a look at it again. Okay, and then You can try for the second one. Okay, these are the remaining ones.
Done, ma'am.
Done, Anaya, till 15th?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, that was Sanaya. Both of you have done it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So Sanaya was correct. She already told that at least 15 will be able to do it today. Right, Sanaya? You are correct. Okay. We still have 2 minutes. If you have time, we can. Sanaya, can you stay? You were telling to leave early.
Yes, ma'am, I can stay for 2 more minutes.
Okay, okay.